Welcome to English Success, the channel where you improve your English while learning powerful life lessons from real history. Today's story is not easy, but it is important. It is the story of Adolf Hitler, a man whose life shows us how ambition without compassion, anger without control, and power without responsibility can lead to tragedy. This is not a story to admire. This is a story to understand, so we never repeat the same mistakes. Listen carefully, improve your English, and stay with me until the end, because this story holds lessons for every generation. A small beginning. Adolf Hitler was born on the 20th of April, 1889, in a small town called Braunau am Inn, in Austria. At that time, no one knew his name. No one imagined that this quiet child would one day change the course of world history. His father, Alois Hitler, worked as a government official. He was strict, serious, and believed in discipline. His mother, Clara Hitler, was gentle, caring, and deeply loved her son. From a young age, Adolf showed interest in drawing and painting. He enjoyed art, architecture, and imagination more than school rules. But his father had different plans. Alois wanted Adolf to follow a stable path, to become a civil servant and live a secure life. Art, in his eyes, was useless. This difference created constant conflict at home, a childhood of conflict. At school, Adolf was intelligent but unmotivated. Teachers often said, "He has ability, but no discipline." At home, arguments were common. His father demanded obedience. Adolf resisted silently, growing more distant each year. When Adolf was 13 years old, his father suddenly died. Many people believe this moment freed him, but in reality, it left him confused and directionless. Without strong guidance, Adolf lost interest in school. He focused only on art and dreams, ignoring reality. His mother supported him emotionally, but she could not guide him professionally. Eventually, Adolf left school without a clear future. Dreams in Vienna. As a young man, Adolf moved to Vienna, the cultural heart of Austria. He believed this city would make him an artist. "I will succeed here," he told himself. He applied to the Academy of Fine Arts, confident in his talent. The result shattered him. He was rejected. The school told him his work lacked quality, especially in human figures. Adolf tried again the following year. He failed again. These rejections deeply wounded his pride. Instead of improving his skills, he grew bitter. Without education or stable work, Adolf fell into poverty. He lived in cheap rooms, shelters, and sometimes had no place to sleep. To survive, he painted postcards and sold them on the streets. Loss, anger, and blame. During this difficult time, Adolf lost the person closest to him, his mother, Clara. Her death devastated him. He felt alone, angry, and rejected by the world. Instead of self-reflection, Adolf began to blame others for his failures. This mindset, blaming external groups rather than accepting responsibility, would later shape his ideology. Vienna exposed him to political ideas, nationalism, and extreme beliefs. These ideas slowly filled the emptiness left by his failures. A soldier finds purpose. In 1914, World War I began. Adolf joined the German army with enthusiasm. For the first time in his life, he felt purpose. He followed orders, lived by rules, and belonged to something bigger than himself. On the battlefield, he was brave and dedicated. He served as a messenger, delivering information across dangerous areas. For his service, he received military medals. But in 1918, Germany lost the war. The defeat shocked him deeply. He believed Germany had been betrayed by its leaders. This belief became central to his thinking. A broken nation. After the war, Germany was in chaos. The economy collapsed. Jobs were scarce. Money lost value. People were hungry and angry. The country was forced to pay heavy penalties for losing the war. Hope disappeared. Fear spread. Adolf returned to this broken society and saw opportunity. He joined a small political group called the German Workers' Party. At first, he listened. Then he spoke. And people listened to him. The power of words. Adolf Hitler discovered something powerful: his voice. He spoke with passion, emotion, and confidence. He told people what they wanted to hear. You are not weak. Germany can rise again. Someone must lead. Crowds grew larger. His speeches were dramatic and intense. Soon, he became the leader of the party. He renamed it the National Socialist German Workers' Party, known as the Nazi Party. He created a powerful symbol, a red flag with a black swastika. Symbols, slogans, and emotion became his tools. A failed coup and a dangerous book. In 1923, Adolf attempted to seize power by force in an event known as the Beer Hall Putsch. It failed. He was arrested and sent to prison. While in jail, Adolf wrote a book called Mein Kampf, meaning My Struggle. In it, he described his beliefs, goals, and vision for Germany. The book spread his ideas far beyond prison walls. After serving less than a year, he was released. This time, he chose a different strategy. Not force, but politics. Rise to power. During the Great Depression, Germany's economy collapsed again. People were desperate. The Nazi Party promised jobs, stability, national pride. Support grew rapidly. In 1933, Adolf Hitler was appointed Chancellor of Germany. Many believed he would save the nation. They did not see the danger yet. Control and fear. Once in power, Adolf moved quickly. He controlled newspapers, radio, schools. Opposition voices were silenced. Political enemies were imprisoned. He created powerful organizations like the SS and Gestapo. Children were trained through the Hitler Youth. Loyalty became mandatory. Questioning became dangerous. Germany appeared strong again, but freedom was disappearing. War and destruction. In 1939, Hitler ordered the invasion of Poland. This act started World War II. At first, Germany won many battles. Europe fell quickly, but ambition turned into obsession. Hitler wanted total control. At the same time, his regime carried out one of history's greatest crimes, the Holocaust. Millions of innocent people were murdered because of hatred and ideology. This remains one of humanity's darkest chapters. The fall. By 1944, Germany was losing. Powerful nations pushed back from all sides. Cities were destroyed. Civilians suffered. Hitler retreated into a bunker in Berlin. He trusted no one. Reality collapsed around him. In April 1945, surrounded and defeated, Hitler chose death over capture. He was 56 years old. Germany surrendered shortly after. Lessons for the world. After the war, the world faced ruins, grief, and reflection. Germany rebuilt itself not through hatred, but through responsibility and peace. Today, Adolf Hitler's name is not remembered for greatness, but as a warning. His life teaches us talent without humility is dangerous. Anger without control destroys. Power without compassion leads to tragedy. History is not just about the past. It is a lesson for our future. Final message. Every choice matters. Every word has power. Every action affects others. Choose understanding over hate. Choose unity over division. Choose responsibility over blind ambition. This has been the story of Adolf Hitler, not to admire, but to remember and learn. Thank you for watching English Success. If this story helped you improve your English and understanding of history, don't forget to like, share, and subscribe. See you in the next lesson.